Alrighty then. It's your lovely host there. Once again, it is Team Rai. Have you seen the very first video of the day? Probably not. So listeners, subscribers, all them people, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, my own Facebook page. The link will be down below, or the article will be down below. So, once again, I will discuss for you wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of awesome information to discuss for you. Now, if you like, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, grab some drink. Now, if you don't do that, maybe you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on this subject, and of course, the article will be down below, or the link will be down below. Once again, there will be an article. Let's get into this. Now, does any wrestling fans knows what happened on July the 7th, 1996? Does anyone remember? Leave a comment down below. Well, it was the debut of the nWo in WCW. Bash at the Beach. And Hulk Hogan joined forces with Hall and Nash, and he formed a group called the nWo, and the rest is history. I remember a couple of days prior to that, I was at Walgreens, and they would discuss about the third man, the magazine. And I don't know if you still get wrestling magazines anymore at Walgreens, CVS, or Walmart. Let me know down below. That was a big discussion in wrestling. That was epic. I loved it. I think I watched the whole entire pay-per-view back then. I think I ordered it, or my mom and dad did. I don't remember. Or maybe I just saw highlights on Nitro. I don't remember, because I think I usually just focus with WWE, especially with pay-per-views. It's kind of hard. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Things are not cheap. So it will be this Wednesday coming up, the 25th anniversary of the nWo, I think. But anyway, I guess starting today's Monday, or it might be Tuesday for you, the nWo week. So on July the 7th, Hulk Hogan, uncorked, the leg drop heard around the world on Macho Man and Randy Savage, and joined forces with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and announced the form of the New World Order, or aka the nWo for short. That was an epic moment. I'm assuming the wrestling fans, when I was a teenager, remember that, were younger adults. That was an epic moment. You have no internet. Well, internet was buzzing, but not like in today's amount of era. You have, you have no Twitter, no Instagram. You just have random websites that discuss about this and that, And I don't think wrestling, random people spoil it like they do in today's amount of era wrestling. So this was an awesome thing. At first, some fans thought Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, or AK Diesel, and Razor Ramon still worked for WWF at the time, and went with the enemies for a while, and still worked for Vince. But it was not the case. Can you just imagine if he did still work for Vince? Razor Ramon and Diesel, those guys, characters were good in WWF, but I like their names, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. I think they had a better career with the nWo than they did in WWF. Let me know what you think. Do you think they had a better run in WWF or WCW? I'm just wondering, with their own names. Now, if a McMahon give them enough money back in the day, we will never ever get the opportunity to see the nWo. So I guess McMahon did not have enough money to pay Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, or aka Razor Ramon and Diesel back then. If he did, the nWo will never ever happen, probably. Never. So it was a great moment. They dominate WCW for a while, and after a while it got very stale. They would keep adding members left and right, and I don't know whose idea was that. Was that the head of creating team of WCW, Eric Bischoff, or was it Hulk Hogan? Now, do you like 3 members, Hall, Nash, and Hogan, or you like when everybody joins, like Miss Elizabeth, Mr. Perfect, you know, you name it, they're in the nWo. You like that, or you prefer the original 3? Probably a lot of you just prefer the original 3. I think they went way overboard to add everyone who was done on TV. You know what I'm saying? They dominated for months and months and months. And I forgot how the nWo just fade away to the sunset. And of course, the biggest rival for the nWo was Goldberg. That was epic. That was epic. I know a lot of you didn't like Goldberg. Well, probably back then you did, but now you do not like him at all. He still want to keep wrestling at his age. Just give it up, Goldberg. Come on now. But anyway, I had to, when the nWo first happened, on that pay-per-view, I had to tune in to Monday Night Nitro. Of course, I still watch Raw, but WCW was on fire that time frame. Back and forth, back and forth. I had to watch 2 things at once. It sucks. And I don't think I had picture-in-picture. I think picture-in-picture back then was not very good quality. Not like in today's era. I don't know, in today's modern era with TVs, I don't know if you could have picture-in-picture. I don't know. Let me know down below if that's still a thing or not. So, let me know down below if you were at Bash at the Beach of 96. It's coming out this Wednesday. I think the 25th anniversary of the event, of the wrestling moment. It shocked everyone around the world, in the wrestling world. That was awesome. They had their own pay-per-view. They took over Nitro. Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan sprayed the WCW belt and put the nWo. That was epic. You will never see that kind of thing ever again in WWE. Never. Because why you want to do the same stuff you did back in the day? That made no sense. So have a good one. And who's your favorite member of the nWo? The original nWo, or the ones they have with a lot of other members? I was just wondering who's your favorite member of the nWo overall. That's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Enjoy your rest of Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces. And of course, the article will be down below if you guys want to check it out.